Yes, dear students, my name is A. Tirupati. I'm working in Indira Priyadarsini Mahila Degree College, Nampelli. I am the teacher of the public administration. So, what is the meaning of public administration? Public administration is a very important subject in the world-wise. The public administration is to give the importance to development of the progress of the administration. So, all people or all the governments depending upon the administration. Administrator should making a principle of working in the organization. The organization is in the government or in the private. So the organization should depending upon the good administrator. Good administrator should make the policies. The policies are implementing. The policies are progress of the activities in the organization. It is a service oriented or manufacturing oriented, whatever that they have to do the work of the administration. The administration is the important of the government of India or any worldwide. So because of the public administration, we give the importance for the administration activities. Today we have to discuss what is the meaning of the public administration. What is the meaning of public administration? The meaning of public administration, it is taking the word in English word from Latin word, ad and ministration. It is a ad and ministration. It's mean to serve or manage, to serve the people, to help the people, to manage the people. So, but it is the mean of to serve or manage, that is meaning of the mean of the administration. The administration is the management efforts and public or private. It is a working to public or private administration. Whatever that work is the giving for the development of the administration. So the administration will give a importance for the sector development or the government development. So the government will give the importance of the administration. The administration will give the importance of the meaningful, the work motivation, service oriented, help for the people. So that is called as the meaning of the administration. The public administration is a detailed and systematic application of law by the Professor Woodrow Wilson. The public administration is a detailed and systematic application of the law by the Professor Woodrow Wilson. Woodrow Wilson is said about the public administration is the father of the public administration. Woodrow Wilson is the father of the public administration. Public administration consists of all these operations having for their purpose the fulfillment of a public policy and declared by authority by L.D. White. So these are the principal mans of the public administration. So there is a difference of thinkers are developing the public administration. The Woodrow Wilson, L.D. White, Henry Fayol, Luther Gulick, Warwick, and Elton Mayo, and others are developed the public administration. The public administration derived from the political science. It is one of the branch of the government. So public administration is derived from the political science. Political science is a dichotomy as a public administration and political science. One department is divided into two departments: political science department, public department. Public administration is the service-oriented work devotional activities for the government development purpose. So, by the public administration is the meantime activities of the executive branches of the national, state and local government. It is said by the Simon. The public administration is meant the activities of the executive branches of the national, state and local governments by the Simon. Public administration is the heart. Public administration is the heart, and public administration is the heart, and it is a science of management as applied to the efforts of the state. It is said by the Waldo. The Waldo should give the importance of the administration activities for the state development activities. So you know about the Woodrow Wilson and Simon and Waldo, Luther Galley, Warwick, and others are developed of the public administration activities. We know that administration benefit for the government. How do we are getting the progress of the work? It is depending on the employees' administrative activities. The government is a service-oriented administrative activities. So administration nowadays it is called as the name of the administration is called the management. The present the computerized society is called as a governance. Whatever that called as the public administration, management, or the governance. So all of the to develop the administrative activities of the governmental development activities for the government of public administration. So somebody said about the administration, it is to help for the people. Administration is to help for the people, but the public administration should help for the people. So administration is said two types of administrations. One is the public administration, private administration. Public administration and private administration. So these are the two types of administration. Whatever they have to follow the same principle which are the Luther Galley was developed, a principle of administration principles. So that is called a post-carbo. So because of the, we know about the post-carb, the help of the post-carb should to help of the managerial views. Managerial views are to help the people, service the people, and helping of the administrative activities for the people's development activities in the organization level. So Luther Galley had to give the importance of the administration activities for the benefit of the people. What is the meaning of the Luther Galley development of the managerial views? The managerial views are to give the importance of the administration activities. Post-carb is to development of the traditional administrative activities. The traditional administrative activities are to give the importance of the post-carb. Post-carb means people planning. O for organization, S for direction, S for stopping, D for direction, O for coordination, R for report, B for budget. These are the managerial views. It is a tradition. So the functions of public administration. Functions of public administration are very important. It is also developed by the thinkers of the public administration. So the functions of public administration is the main managerial views. That is also which I said to you, which I taught to you. The postcard is the functions of the public administration. In this postcard, again I will explain to you the functions of the public administration is the postcard. So meaning of the postcard, every public ed students is well known about the public administration of the postcard. Without known of the public postcard, there is not a student of the public administration because of the it is developed by the Luther Galley. That is a functional public administration. Functions of the public administration. So functions of public administration is the P stands for planning, O stands for organization, S stands for stopping, D stands for direction, CO stands for coordination, R stands for reporting, B for budget. So you know about this is a traditional administration. It is also function of public administration. Functions of public administration. every organization, you must to follow this principle of the Luther Gandhi of the manager views. So this is function of the organization. So you see the anywhere planning, without planning nobody is established the organization. So planning for the first organization establishment, they are the making the plan. They are making the plan. On basis of the plan, they prepare the organization. After that, they are appointing or stopping. After that, they have to get the direction by their higher authorities. Officers are the higher authorities in the upper level. So, direction. After that, coordination between the employees to employees. If there is a higher to B, A, B, C, D, it is a hierarchy method. Hierarchy is developed by the public administration thinkers. The hierarchy as per the A is the officer, A is the higher officer, A, B subordinate, A subordinate is B, B subordinate is C, C subordinate is D, D subordinate is E. This is through proper channel. E can respect to the D, D can respect to the C, C can respect to the B, B can respect to the A. So this is the organization pattern of the administration. So they are the appointing of the staff. Staff coordination is important in between the E to B, E to D, E to D, D to C, C to B, B to A. These are the proper terms. They have to good coordination. If there is any differences in between the employees in the organization, there is no coordination and no cooperation, the administration will fail. It is not successful. There is no process of the work. There is no product. There is no output of the office activities. So that's why the coordination is very important in the organization. So because of they are develop the coordination and stand for the reporting. So you know about the office in private or public office. So they have to development of the reporting for week or for month or for quarterly or for half yearly and year wise reports are preparing. So anywhere in the organization level, you see in central to local government, they are making the weekly report, monthly report, quarterly report, half yearly reports. So all the reports are to very important to preparation of the administrative activities in the office of the organization. It is for the future benefit of the organization. The reports are making by the officers of the employees of the office, making the records, filing, record, office maintenance. So that is the only administration activities. So because of the report should give a future benefit of the organization and development of the activities. The officer should ask their subordinate what is today's activity, today's complete of the files, today's progress of the work, and this month, next month, and quarterly development of the activities. Whatever the manufacturing organization or the service oriented organization, they have to develop the report. The reporting is important in the organization. Budget. You know everything about the budget. Without budget, nobody is to do serve in the organization, whatever the private organization or government organization, public sector or private sector. So money is important. We know this 3 months of March, April, May, there is a lockdown in India or state of Telangana. So we are suffering for the economy. So there is no state budget or central budget because of the state government Telangana is not providing a salaries for the government employees, not to issue the contract bills in the audit section, treasuries, through treasuries. So budget is important to do development of the administrative activities. Without budget, nobody. For example, if the students is come to the college, how you are come to the college in your college from your home? You are coming on the bus or auto rickshaw or two-wheeler vehicle or four-wheeler vehicle. So they need of the petrol. Without petrol, you will not come to the college. So you want petrol, you to give the money to petrol bunk. if you are get off the bus, you take the ticket from the conductor. Without to pay up the money, he will not issue the ticket for you. So because of the, if you are coming to the college, you have to learn the subject from the college, you develop the first year, second year, third year. After the graduation, you go outside in the society. In the society, how to settle as an employee or social worker or anything. It is a money basis of organization activities or personal to organization. Without money, nobody can do anything in the society. So money is important. Money is making and help for the development activities. So the next one is administrative theory. Administrative theory is very important for the activities of the organization. Theory of administration. Administrative theory should develop a practice of the administration. Practice is work. Work is to give the service. So without work, nobody is to get the benefit. For example, I applied for the employment. So employment, I was applied for employment, but I am not getting the call letter. So there is no employees working in that office of the notification office. Whatever that office has to give the notification. But properly I am applied through proper challan or through directly I applied for that post. So they have to call for the interview. So where there is the conduct of interview, the conductive interview is there depending on the work of the employees in that organization. So because of the theory give the how to work the office, but the practice will give the work product, service of the work, help of the people, socio-economically and politically helping for the people of the organization. So because of the theory and applied administration, so that is the important of the administration activities in the organization level. So organizational theory, behavior and public personal administration, it is very important. Organization theory, behavior. Organizational theory, behavior and public personal administration. These are important. So because of the administration, depending upon the behavioral administration, so there is a applied administration. In the administration activities, there is applied administration. One is the political functions, legislative function, financial functions, and educational functions, and economic functions, foreign administration, economic administration, defense administration. So these are the main applied administration theory in the administration activities. So that is the important of the administration activities for the development of the administration activity. It is called the scope of public administration. In the scope of public administration, there is three types of the scope of administrations are there in the perspective of public administration. Perspective is important for the administration. In the perspective of the public administration, there is three types of the perspective of public administration. One is the narrow perspective administration. Second one is the border perspective administration. Fourth one is the prevailing views, divides two parts. So the first one is the narrow perspective administration. It is called as a postcard. Again it is coming. The traditional administration is the postcard. So Luther Gaelic has to give a good suggestion for the administration development of the managerial use. It is the narrow perspective administration. The narrow perspective administration is the postcard. We know about the planning, organization, staffing, directing, coordination, reporting, and budget. The second one is the border perspective. Border perspective is the covers all the branches. If there is a head office, in that head office they have to issue the orders. The head office will establish the branches for the serve of the people, for help the people, to manage the people, to do the benefit of the society or the government. Society means government. So government. So because of that is covers all the branches of the government, like a cooperative groups. Like a cooperative groups also important. So cooperative groups are to coordination for the people, for help for the people. This is the meaning of cooperative groups. It is a service oriented. This is financial matter or the social matter or the administrative matter, whatever that is a cooperative. So the cooperative means it is to help for the people or the government and the part of the political process. The part of the political process is also important in the border perspective. For example, everything is well known about the state government, central government administrative activities. This last day, 16th, today is 17th, the 16th July, the government of Telangana Chief Minister was issued one order. As per UGC guidelines, we are conducting the examination of the degree final years, PG final years, and engineering final years, and medical and MBBS and medicine graduation, post-graduation final years are conducted as per the UGC rules, which are applied as the conditional perspective of the administrative activity. So because of the political perspective is very important. Political perspective is important in the organization. They are the policy maker. The administration, the policy implementator. The administrators is the policy implementator. So politicians are the making the policies in the government. Politicians is the two types of politicians are there. One is the executive politicians and general politicians. Executive politicians is the government. Education politics is the government. Chief Minister or Prime Minister or the Cabinet Ministers, State Ministers and Deputy Ministers are the executive politicians. Remaining MPs and MLAs are the normal political leaders. They are by the people. By the people. Because of the political perspective is to give the importance of administrative activities, administrative development in the organization. So the prevailing views of the administration divided into two parts. One is the administrative theory. One is the organizational theory, behavioral theory, and public personal administration. Organizational theory, it is make the development of the organization and it's a bureaucrats, organization bureaucrats and employees. So employer is here is only government, politicians. It is executive. Executive politicians are the policy maker is the employer. The employees from the civil servants to attender cadre, sweeper, scavengers, all are the employees. So because of the organization theory is important for to development of the administrative activities. They are supervising, ministers are supervising the concerned department IAS officer. He is a secretary cadre. The senior most IAS officer are appointing as a secretary of education department or the any other departments in the state level. There is a 16 to 35 departments are there in the government. This is a minimum 16 department, more than 35 to 40. In between these departments are controlling of the political executives. Political executives mean the cabinets and state and deputy ministers. All are under the prime minister or in the state level chief ministers. So they are supervising of the IAS department, IAS officer. IAS officer will help to minister. Minister is guidance to the secretary, departmental secretary. Under that there is the pyramid level of the administrative activities are there. That is called a hierarchy. Secretary, additional secretary, joint secretary, deputy secretary, and assistant secretaries, section officers, and assistant section officers, and attendants, and others are working in the department. They are following this organizational theory of administration activities. And behavior. The next one is behavior in this pattern. Behavior is important of the administrative activities. Behavior will give the progress of the activities. Perspective is important of the administrative behavior. Perspective of behavior depending on perspective. So the officer should do a good behavior and to make a policies and to give a guidance for their subordinates. They are following. Our officer is a very good man. He can help to our employees. Always, if you have any problems in the family or in the departmental, they have to ask him to me, help me. He will give the social benefit for our officers. They are recommended and they help and they give some guidelines for our family development and departmental development. So we are working for the family purpose. Anybody's, or teachers or any officers or any employees or from scavenger to IS officer, for the family purpose, family economical development, family social development, family యొక్క different of things facilities provide చేయడానికి. So they have to take the work from the government. So government operate on the basis of knowledge of the candidates. So because of the behavior of the employees depending upon their officer will give a behavioral approach. The behavioral approach theory is developed by the Elton Mayo and Simon, is to give importance of the behavioral approach in the organizational level. And public personal administration. You know personal administration, it is a recruitment branch. Any department has to appointing the personal administrator or personal manager. Personal manager should help the organization and what need of the employees and the service matter and service procedures, service things, all depending upon the personal administrator. Personal administration appointing authority, give the process of the authorities, process of the service rules, regulations, salaries, and etc. to give the a procedure for the administrative activities in the organization level. So because of this is the one of the prevailing views divides two parts of the administrative activities. The second one is we know about the political functions, legislative functions, educational functions, economical advising, and foreign administration, and defense functions. This is one of the important of the. So any government has to maintain some of the political functions. India is a democratic country. It is a parliamentary system of the administration. Our Indian Constitution has to give the importance of a parliamentary administration. Parliament mean here is a parliament. India have a one parliament. What is the meaning of parliament? Parliament is not only Lok Sabha. Is it? No. Parliament mean President of India, Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. These three sabhas are called as a parliament. Otherwise not called as a parliament. So because of all these all the President of India, Prime Minister and Ministers and Rajya Sabha, they are working for the people. So because of they are the politicians, political functions, they are making policies and issuing the orders, and they prepare the development of the people in India. So because of the political functions and legislative functions, even though legislative means by the people, for the people, for manage the people, for help the people. This is a legislative function. So by the people can make the policies and to help the people. In the parliament, they are discussed in the parliament. After that discussion, 2/3 majority, the policy is passed. That is called act. Act will coming as a GO. GO is give the benefit of the people. So because of the legislative functions are also very important. Education function. So 100% education are there in the country. It is a well-educated country. All are themselves, they are self-employment or they are working in government or in private sectors, whatever that. Education are the importance in the country. So education will providing a benefit of the, in the education, if there is a government has the eradication of the illiteracy program. So eradication of the illiteracy program is to give the 100% education. 100% education, they are well known about the Indian Constitution. Indian Constitution is the sovereignty of India. So because of the Indian Constitution should help the people, to benefit of the people and support of the Indian people. So because of the legislative to make the policies in the parliament, in the state level, in the assembly sessions, they have to discuss about the problems. Educational function and so that is the educational function and economic administration. Economic administration is important to controlling of the economy. So your Indian administration depending upon the economy. So if there is a failure of economy, the India is going to fall. India is a third world country. It is a developing country. So development depending upon our Indian economy, Indian benefit, which are the help of the people of the country, which are the support of the people for the good living in the society. So because of the economic should providing a different development provisions for the people. So government have a good economy in India. So they are providing welfare programs. Welfare programs are very important. For example, all the students are welfare students. So government should providing a free education for the students. Free education. So they are appointing of the colleges. They are appointing of the teaching staff, non-teaching staff. They are to providing of the scholarship for the students. They are providing for the students scholarship, hostels, university facilities, university hostels, girls hostel, boys hostel, and they give the education from KG to PG by the government. So it is depending upon the economy. Without economy, there is no chance to providing a free education. Nowadays, the education is very costly. Costly education. Education is very costly. So the weaker section, India is a third world country because of the 70 to 80% people are depending upon the government welfare programs in the education, and they are the poor people are depending on the subsidy rice, subsidy oil, subsidy wheat, subsidy sugar, and etc. etc. It is called as in Telangana coupon rice, coupon. So the public only depending upon the government. It is a poor people. If he is a financially, economically and financially, socially well settled, they are not depending upon the government. Public distribution funds. So most of the people are depending upon the coupon rice, coupon sugar, coupon oil, and etc. etc. And you see, the India is an agriculture country. Just nowadays, it is a small industrial, a big industry are going, but the 60 to 70% people depending upon the agriculture. The 60 to 70 people are depending on agriculture because of the most of the people landless. Some of the people are land house. So the lands should providing a employment for the agricultural labor employment for the people. Because of the modern government should providing a Rait Bandh program and work for food program for the poor people in the rural area. So it is helpful. When we are providing the work for food program, the Indian government have a good economy, so we should provide in the program. If the Indian government have a good economy, we should providing a Rait Bandh program. And the state government difference of the development program for the state peoples, Kalyana Lakshmi, and self-help groups economy, financial supporting, and Rait Bandh program, and KG to PG residential education program, and etc. program. If there is no money, they can't to provide it. Then the modern government of Telangana has to providing a irrigation development for the agricultural development. So because of this is depending upon the economic administration, and the foreign administration is important. You see in the China versus Indian war, just last few days before, there is some war in between China army and Indian army. The foreign administrative relation are well in between China and India. There is no problem. They are not entered our land. So because of the foreign administrative, nowadays is a globalization. You know, LPG liberalization globalization, privatization. So these are the very important administrative activities in India and the world relation. So nowadays the foreign relation are very important. There is a external minister in India. You will see this administration. They are appointing up the ambassadors in the country. All the countries have from the India appointing one ambassador to development of the relation. Whatever the problems are there in between India and that foreign countries, they have to come to a good relations and mutual cooperation and coordination between the India and other countries. This is the foreign administration. Defense, we know defense, they are appointing up the employees of the army. There are the three types of the defense officers are there, wings are there. Officers and wings are there. One is the air wing and navy and army. Army, navy, air wing. These three types of the wings are working in the defense. The defense in charge, head of the in charge is the President of India, and all the three in charge officers are appointed by the President of India. So the defense will controlling all the behavioral administration in the country, the controlling of all the behavior of the people of India, and they have to controlling of the foreigners attacks. For example, the what is that? Some of the religion countries are attack on the country. That is the I don't say that words of the names of that fellows, because of the teachers controversy of the that countries and names. So because of I am not to say that word. So that is the defense administrative activities and the scope of public administration. It is the basic of government. Scope of administration is one of the basic of the administration. Basic is important for the administration. The government will develop or scope is developing. For example, we take the one example in the education. Before bifurcation of the Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, there is the Andhra Pradesh government. In the government of the Andhra Pradesh, before June 2nd, 2014, there is the Andhra Pradesh government from 1956 to 2014, June 2nd, June 1st June. In there is the example education department. The education department divided into three types of education. One is the higher education, primary and secondary education, technical education, and the medical education also separate, but is controlling some of the education come from the higher education. So their scope is very big scope, education. So this is the two states are one state. So because of the employees are more, the school teachers are more because of this primary and secondary education, and the higher education, intermediate and degree level education, and engineering and medical education. Also engineering is coming under the technical education. There is a ministers are three. Ministers are appointing as a school and primary education minister, higher education minister, technical education minister. But secretary is one. Secretaries are two. Secretaries are working is there. Higher education secretary is functioning. Secretary for higher education and secretary for technical education. In that Andhra Pradesh government, there is school education secretary. But after bifurcation, the Telangana government scope is very small. So because of the minister is one, there is a three ministers. Here is two secretaries. But after the bifurcation, one minister of higher education is controlling all the education. The scope is the small state. Telangana is small state because of the minister is one. One should following the all the administrative activities on the higher education, technical education, school education. Secretary is also one secretary. But wings are three wings, directors and others are three wings. School education, higher education, technical directors are there. So it's a golden pattern of the director level or commissionerate of the education level. So that is the government administrative activities, and the second one, it is the instrument of changes in the society. The administration is the instrument of changes of the administration or change of the society, and it will play vital role in the life of the people. The administration, public administration is a very vital role, the change of the public life, help for the people, to manage for the people. People are developing in the society, economical, social, political. So it is an instrument of a executive laws, instrument of executive laws. They are to make the law, acts and law for the people, and the law is in the process of the administration. It is to judicial benefit of the people. So this policies and program for the state of the administration. It is to give the much more development of the people. So dear students, it is very important for the administration activities. Today I will stop this class. Tomorrow I will continue the subject of the public administration, the important, the meaning, important scope of administration as completed today. Today we have to discuss in the lesson by lesson. Okay, thank you. One and all.